Hello dear viewer, welcome to the video. I assure you, despite my newfound stardom, I am still the same autistic, brain-dead content creator whose content you sometimes see on your YouTube feed. With the recent demise of Flash and corresponding death of archaic porn games on Newgrounds from the 2000s, I thought it prudent to relive my childhood in rural Missouri. But unlike most kids, I won't be harassing minorities. Instead, I'll be playing an old game that means a lot to me. Okay, I'm gonna be an absolute boomer here and say the younger viewers get the hell off my lawn. Now that those guys are out of the way, do any of the older members in the audience remember a company called PopCap Games? Creators of such hit games as Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville, Bejeweled 3, Zuma's Revenge, Mystery P.I. Lost in Los Angeles. I feel like that one's kind of like a redundancy. I think most people that are in Los Angeles are actually just lost and not sure what they're doing in life. Escape Rosecliff Island, what the fuck is that? Amazing Adventures Around the World, what the fuck is that? The Wizard's Pen, what the fuck is that? Okay, putting all the other games aside, yeah, you probably mostly know them for things like Peggle, Zuma, Bejeweled, Plants vs. Zombies, and there's one that I've left out, and that's for good reason. I used to play Feeding Frenzy a lot as a kid. It was a very fun game for me, and so I want to go back to see if the nostalgia still feels the same. And with the way the gaming market is now, I kind of just want to go back to a simpler time when game developers had a higher standard, a higher quality of gaming. Okay, so fun fact, this is actually my second time recording this video. I scrapped all the previous footage because I didn't like it. And in that video, I edited the Wikipedia page for events that happened in 2006. And I edited it so that Feeding Frenzy 2, its release date, was marked on that timeline. And I edited it back in September or August, and it's still there. You can probably go see it. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I greatly enjoy that between February 5th, which is Super Bowl XL, you know, like big sporting event that everyone cares about, you know, that big thing happened. And between February 9th, which is American International Group apologizes for deceptive business practices that reaches a $1.64 billion settlement with federal and state securities. And then you've just got Feeding Frenzy right before that. Beautiful. And you want to know the best part about old games, viewer? I have to do some stupid fucking recording settings on OBS. God damn it. This is just embodiment of sexual degeneracy all over again. God damn it. Okay, my editing pains aside, it's time that we get going. Are you ready to get wet, viewer? And no, that's not an innuendo. Let's go. Fish? Is this some kind of marine cartoon? Oh god, that's so loud. Okay. Okay, so really fun experience here where I have to use borderless gaming, so that means that the resolution is out of whack. And so now, you can see where my cursor is, and you see where the highlighted thing is. Okay, those are some old profiles. We're just going to, I can't even put my entire name in, so, okay, we're just going with Lego Steg. Alright, so welcome to the game. It's quite simple. This is Big Boris, Borishnikov. That's his canon last name. You can look it up on the wiki, the Feeding Frenzy wiki, which definitely exists. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, eat fish that are smaller than you, avoid anything that's larger than you, and eat enough fish, and you'll grow large and in charge. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so. You see what I just did right there? There's gonna be a whole game of that. I feel like this is too loud already, and if I hear too much of this music, I'm going to kill myself. So Boris's ability is that he can zip zap boot. You see what I'm doing right here? Like, you see that? See that? See that? See that? I'm actually amazed how bad the latency is. And if you manage to get through a whole level without dying, this little mermaid over here gives you all of them. See, perfect. I'm a god at Feeding Frenzy. Oh, and here's the best part. Wait for it. Wait for it. You get a fun fact at the end of every level. I don't hear your excitement, viewer. Hi, this is Future Lego speaking here, and I just wanted to say that if you were expecting any more good content, then you're going to be sorely fucking mistaken. If I sat here and forced you to watch the hour-and-a-half long footage of me playing the game, I would be tried in The Hague for war crimes, for cruel and unusual punishment. Towards the latter end of the recording, I felt my soul gradually escaping my body in a desperate attempt for the sweet release of death. And we can't have that until at least after the recording. So to spare your poor, youthful, unmolested ears and eyes, I will instead clip it so that you do not have to suffer the same brain-numbing torture that I was forced to go through. You've earned the rank of newbie nibbler. I'm not sure if that's like a title that I'd want to have, but once again, because of the full screen, the resolution is garbage. Oh. Bruh. They never said that was gonna be there. Actually, they might have. Hold on. Can we get a rewind on that? Can we see if that actually was included and I just didn't pay attention? To allow it to expand, the stomach of a pufferfish is pleated like a Scottish kilt.
The car's not moving, lads!
Interesting comparison. Not the one I would have drawn, but, thank you, Capcom Games. Capcom Games. Listen, I am the best fish. The best fish. There's never been a fish like my fish, like Boris. Boris knows some great people, some great herrings. We're gonna grow big, and we're gonna make the herring pay for it. What? Okay, you saw that. That thing spawned from the bottom. It purposely tried to. Bro, one of my friends said they boiled tea for 2 hours. Is that normal? I feel impatient after 45 minutes, dude. What? Act fast. What's this? You seem to have stumbled upon a whole school of herring with no predators in sight. Better act fast. Eat as many fish as you can in a minute. Eat all 100 fish before the stings are right out of the time bonus. Okay, try to eat all the fish. You got it. I'm a sped. I can do this. This is like my area of expertise. Yo, who's the real, like, charlatan that dumped an entire stopwatch, no, several stopwatches into the ocean? That's my question. Expensive Swiss watch just into the ocean. It's like, you know what? Don't need this anymore. Get that fish with the drip. He can have it. Ooh, dude, I got like 6 there, dude. That would have been a war crime. I would be getting tried in The Hague right now. Ooh, I've got a new rank, bottom feeder. I feel like any other game that would have been an insult. What's going on? These humphead wrasse don't usually venture in this shore close to the coast. This friendly little shoal is getting a bit crowded. Extra lives. Be on the lookout for extra lives. Those humphead wrasse, they're not bringing their best. They're bringing criminals, crooks, thieves, extra life dealers. God, this resolution is actually going to, like, be the death of me. Like, I'm 100% sure of it. Like, I usually do not do this bad, but whenever I use borderless, just immediate pain. So yeah, so that's why feeding on the edges of the screen is generally a bad thing, because the game will just suddenly be like, hey, I'm gonna spawn this massive fish, and you just can't really do anything about it. Oh, these new guests in the sandy shoals, it's time to start heading towards some more shallower waters. Maybe things will be a little bit more peaceful down in Paradise or Reef. Sometimes oysters reveal hidden treasures. Grab them quick before they close. So these guys, you kind of saw it, but I cut it off probably, unless you're a speed reader. They shake and contort a bit before they close like that. And the best thing about it is sometimes big fish get caught in there, and you can watch gargantuan fish just get eaten by this clam. That's like, you know what? Or also sometimes you can accidentally zip into it while it's on the bottom of your screen, and then you can get eaten. So it's all about the law of equivalent exchange in this game, you know. Sometimes you're an apex super predator that is capable of eating fish like several inches long. Sometimes you just get eaten by a clam. Yeah, right. Remind me, the next time I say let's record an old game, Just fucking shoot me. Okay, we've reached Paradise Reef. Come on, let's get that energy going. Come on, let's be honest here, Layla, if that even is your real name. The world's an angry place, you know? Do you want to know how I got these scars? There was a leopard shark. Okay, new ability is basically, I'm not even gonna explain, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. What kind of person I'd be if I didn't show you. Suck. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get this over with. Warning, a barracuda has been spotted cruising the roof. God, I'm just gonna have a stroke for this entire like recording session. That's what's gonna happen. There are a lot of big fish around here, but you've grown the power to fight back. The Shrink Shroom power-up gives you the chance to show these big bullies who's boss. Eat a Shrink Shroom power-up to make a burst of magic energy spiral forth and shrink any fish that's bigger than you. Do you like the changed color palettes? To give you the illusion that this is a different area, but it's actually not. Oh! Okay. What? Am I having fun? Do you think I'm having fun? Write in below if you think I'm having fun in the comments. I'll reveal at the end of the video if I'm having fun or not. The leopard shark is also known as the cat shark. Wow. And the great white shark is also known as the fascist shark. That shipwreck hasn't been here too long. Come to think of it, there have been a lot of sinking ships around Frenzy Coast lately. Bro, it's got the name Frenzy Coast. I don't know what you expected. It's like walking into Shipwreck Cove. I'm like, man, there's a lot of ships here. Weird. Kind of jank. It's like walking into Murder Pass, and it's like, man, there's a lot of dead bodies here. I don't know. Is there like a dedicated like fan base to this game? I kind of wonder that now. How do I join the Feeding Frenzy fan base? It's like having 16 predators wasn't enough. They needed to have like stuff. I don't want to talk about it. So what I didn't show you, I'm gonna try and do that now. You can do like, oh wow, he just fucking ate him. You can do like, yeah. And if you saw it there, but you can kind of suck the jellyfish into predators. It's a secondary complaint. I thought the audio was ruined, but it actually turns out that Windows Movie Player just has 2 separate audio track options, so okay, I didn't even actually read what was on that screen, but we're just gonna go ahead and just get going. It can't be that bad. But yeah, you can kind of see what I was talking about with the stun strap. Yeah! I'm gonna see if I can get through this whole game without like actually running out of lives. I don't remember any particularly hard levels, but the water is cold and pitch dark. Eddie will have to use her bioluminescence. Oh, it's a girl. Weird champ. Okay. Oh yeah, they literally said in the god thing with the one of the fun facts was female anglerfish are the ones with lures. Okay, I'm gonna try not to eat any more fish. Bop-a-da-boop. Oh, okay. Well, he swam off screen. Cringe. Alright, new fish, new me. New fish, new me. Creepy creatures. Those creepy cuttlefish. They are cuttlefish. Okay, I wasn't sure. They don't have like the classic cuttlefish eyes. Like, hold on, wait, editor, can you put on like a image of a cuttlefish's eyes? Like, what is that, dude? Is that like a squiggly football? Is that like Charlie Brown's mouth right there, dude? What is that shit? Okay, well, kind of worked. Many jellyfish are vertical commuters. They sink to the deep water during the sunniest part of the day and then move back to the surface to feed at other times. Yeah, I'm a vertical commuter as well. I go into a deep sleep during the sunniest part of the day and then move back to the surface to feed at night. Okay, as if all these big fish weren't enough to worry about, now a flock of pelicans has taken notice of all the activity of the reef, and they've decided to drop in for a bite. Watch out. They can gobble you up mid-air. Okay. Well, I'm not really scared of birds. Okay, never mind. I'm scared of birds. I'm a flounder pounder. What happened to the sea lab? Something has come through here and wreaked havoc on the lab. Could it be related to all these shipwrecks? And what did this shadowy, strange creature have to do with any of this? Oh, okay, so I was right. It was kind of odd. I don't know, man. Maybe the government didn't fund it this year. This is Biden's America. This is Biden's America, destroyed underwater sea labs. Alright, time to eat Shamu.
Mega frenzy.
Wamu. Unearthly visitor. The sea grows ominously silent. These waters are warm and inviting, yet there are no fish around. Could this be the lair of the mysterious creature? Try biting the intruder's tail to get its attention. It's a risky proposition, but maybe you can lure him into a nearby mine. Ugh. Oh, okay. What? Okay. What is his mouth hitbox, dude? What is that? Okay, well, only died 2 times. Persistent predator. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Down to pig. Now it's Harry the Humphead's turn to chase him in the shallow water, but there are fat lionfish and John Dory's crowding these waters. Okay. God, just let this game be over already. I mean, I love this game. It's so good. Such riveting gameplay. I don't know how I didn't die there. I'm gonna be honest.
Super frenzy.
That's... Oh my god. Why? Okay, yep. Not up too far. Thank god I need that. I'm so close. What? He just randomly sped up. For no reason. Precision attacks does up to Peter Pompeo to the unearthly foe ever get closer to land. Yeah, okay, got it. Let's get this game gun, boys. We're back. We're getting the whole cat. Okay.
Mega frenzy.
Oh my god! Come on.
Frenzy.
Like, do you see? There's like 5 of them, and they always go where you spawn or where you go. They follow after you. So there's literally like
Frenzy.
6 people always near me. I'm actually having to try hard this now, so I'm not even talking anymore. Hi, editor's note once again. As you can see, the last few levels have been nothing but pain, and unfortunately that trend is going to continue. At the very least, the game is coming to a conclusion. Or at least it was until a certain level happened. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, that... What? I genuinely have no clue why the specific level was so much harder than all the others. Maybe it was the mental toll of playing this game for several hours without a break, the increase in the numbers of enemies, the poison fish, or whatever other horrific fucking factors that the developers decided to throw into that game. But I spent probably 20 minutes on that level alone, and I hated every single goddamn minute of it. Thankfully, at least after that level was over, the game was basically a cakewalk. There we go, boys. Oh my god. So with the game done, would I actually recommend it? Absolutely fucking not. The gameplay is repetitive, the mechanics aren't even really that fun, so the only thing that would ever give you enjoyment is playing it for a meme and seeing what your friends say. Honestly, all in all, I can't even express how much of a nostalgia killer this really was. I hope this dumb video was enough to make some people laugh because it took quite a while to edit, and I usually don't like to make videos that are over 20 minutes because according to YouTube analytics, people watch maybe a minute of all of my videos, but I really thought this would have been entertaining at least somewhat, so I hope you enjoyed. Also, there's an announcement video coming, so stay tuned for that.